Hello everyone. This is gonna be the first episode. I'm pushing to hopefully 110, 120,000 this season. Just wanted to record a few videos, put it up, see what happens. And yeah, just a few videos every day. I'll try to be informative and educational. See if I can give you guys some tips while, we gain some trophies. But yeah, here we go. Let's just hop into it. We just played against Livy in heist earlier. He was on B, so we were sort of able to just ignore him the entire game. But I did lane against him in the very beginning, and oh my god, you realize how good these guys are. Like I'm admittedly not incredible at the game. I played a good amount. I got masters a whole bunch of seasons, but oh my god, I got nothing on that guy. He was just dodging me, and I couldn't hit a shot on him until he actually got to our safe and I was in range. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm playing Colt. I don't play too much Colt. He was one of my rank 35s back before the change. I got him in the Angels versus Demons event since Colt was pretty broken during that. But besides that, I haven't really played him in a while because I don't push too many trophies, and as somebody who's not great with Colt, I sort of just try not to play him too much. But it's a decent heist map for him, and we're using a pretty high damage comp, which means that fortunately we can just ignore them. They got a few nice shots in the end, so maybe we can get him down because he wants to heal. Actually, he's gonna be right there. Perfect. And now I know the Chuck's having a little trouble, but I'm gonna try to burst the shield down. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing when you play heist is it's very important to attack it through the shield, to make sure that you really get the shield down, because especially now that we're playing with the Chuck, it's nice for him to be able to get his full damage when he goes in. So I'm gonna stay in this middle lane because I deal a lot of damage. Chuck's probably gonna tank. I don't know if you guys pole set up yet. Yeah, okay, so Chuck's set up now. We do have 50%. The 8-bit and I have been dealing a pretty decent amount of damage. I'm just gonna delete this here just so you guys. Oh, and we got a kill on that Piper too. That's nice. As long as we don't give this Colette Piper, he's probably one shot from it now, considering he's pushed up so close. And I'll probably just go up this side. Colette Hyper is dangerous. They just popped the shield, and Angelo probably can't do too much to me because he takes 2 shots to kill me, and by then I should be able to just we should take 50 over. Nice. All right, next game, move in. And yeah, I guess the thing I didn't realize is that when you push high trophies, I've never really done that before, you really just need to push everything to 1200, 1300, which isn't that bad. I pushed a few things a little bit higher just because I had to get that Hank icon for my club. Everybody's got the Hank icon and the green name, which is pretty sick. But besides that, you really don't need to push that high, which is crazy. I always thought it was just insane that some of the people on my friends list that have had 130,000 trophies barely have any prestiges at all. And of course, I like my prestiges. I'm probably gonna push a few this season, even though it's not the most efficient way to get trophies, but I think that it looks cool in the profile, and having prestiges, getting prestiges makes it more fun. It's more exciting than just pushing everything to 13, 1400. That's pretty boring, I can't lie. So probably gonna push the Colt though to 12, 1300 now. He's not one of my best brawlers, but he's been pretty fun to play. We haven't really played against anybody too good yet. And Islevia, of course, was queuing solo, so it wasn't a crazy round, and they're just not laning me. This is pretty nice. I outdamage all of them on the safe, so them leaving me here is not great. I don't outdamage all 3 of them, but I'm just gonna try to stay behind this little barrel here because the Jessie can't hold as well. Okay. They're down to 50%. I mean, that's a really good lead right now. They only got 1 shield down and they're on 71%. He's got that. I'm gonna try to, okay, double kill, perfect. In this situation, they can't really counterattack because we have such high DPS on our team. Let me just get him down there. And yeah, this is pretty much GG's. I deal 1,000 damage per shot. with the 8-bit turret. Yeah. And I think 1,000 damage is 1%, so each shot, that's crazy. Each clip is what, 6% of the save? Kind of insane. Yeah, we'll do two more games on the recording here. And maybe I'll include at the end just a little 100K game. But I think the goal for this series is try to keep it pretty unedited. I might skip through some of the queuing times because the queuing times are pretty not that fun to watch. But besides that, just record it, upload it, try to keep it, like, not going to try to show anything too fancy. It's not going to be like a highlight clip farm. Just really showing you what like the pushes look like. Because realistically, I'm not playing against great people all the time. I'm not making too many crazy plays. Like that last game, I was just shooting straight the entire time. I wasn't really doing too much. Yeah, that's sort of the goal here. Just have a little bit of fun, record it. Yeah. I should be, okay, I'm against the Piper here, which, okay, we sort of just deleted that Piper. That was a little unfortunate for her. I don't know if she was expecting to be on me. Okay, that's sad that we didn't get the shield down. We got a few shots on the Piper. But, okay, we go down there. Yeah, the Colt's the most dangerous. Looks like our 8-bit got that under control. I'm just gonna pop my super here because now she's low. So I am one shot again. Okay, she's dead. That's pretty perfect. And the Colt's going that way, and if I just sit here, I deal so much damage to save. Like, they have no choice but to attack me. Okay, 26. If I can get one more little bullet, nice. Now it's under 25. That's exactly what you want to do. Is to make sure that you get that shield down, because now my teammates have to wait a little bit less until they can shoot the safe again. Which is I probably might have been able to get some damage on the Piper there. Probably wasn't worth it in the end. Although that was we kind of won that one either way, for being honest. Yeah, we have not played against that many Chucks in this map, which is surprising to me because Chuck's kind of like the OP heist brawler. And as much as like, okay, there goes a Chuck. He can be, for people that don't play too much Chuck, he could be pretty hard to get his pole set up well on this map, because it does require like faster fingers, a little bit more finesse, because you do have to lane. But when it comes down to it, like it's not, okay, wow. I'm getting destroyed by this Nani. Alright, take two. We got this. Yeah, I like Chuck in this map. I pushed my Chuck pretty high here a few times. And yeah, if I recall correctly, I think that Colt's got a reload buff recently. Or not recently, but like within the last few months. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, he's just gonna hit me with that. That's okay, they're down to 75%. As long as realistically, as long as I'm dealing more damage onto the safe than their Nani is, and as long as their Nani isn't making it hard for our Chuck to get to their safe, we're doing our job. That's what we're supposed to do. Except I just got beamed again. Maybe, you know what, let's do this. I'm just gonna go up. We are currently up by a little bit. If I just go up and I deal damage with the 8-bit, we can win this game in like 3 seconds. Nice. Okay, yeah, that game, my Colt was awful. 0-3, 7,000 damage. It was pretty terrible game, but we still got the win. Have the higher DPS, and of course our Chuck kind of gamed theirs. Let's just do one more game. One more game here for five games today. Yeah, I was playing a lot of ranked this season. I got up to like 8,230, which was one game off Masters, like 4 or 5 times, and then I sort of tilted all the way down to Legendary 1. I was like getting in my head, playing pretty awful. I wasn't really trying to make smart picks because it wasn't fun. Like, you know, like when you're down like 6 games, 7 games, 8 games, like you don't want to play like a carry brawler, like a not super fun carry brawler. Like I don't really enjoy playing Charlie. I don't really enjoy playing like Gus. I really just don't like playing mids, if we're being honest. And, you know, of course I was picking like Kit and Juju and like all these playmakers every single game. And of course I'm not great with those, so I was losing. And now we tilted all the way down. I think I'm just gonna stop playing ranked this season. Just continue focusing on trophies, since that is my goal, and I probably did waste about like 10 to 15 hours on ranked that I could have been pushing trophies. So as much as, this is my second season playing ranked, or playing this type of ranked. I got masters in the very first season, and I took a really long break. And I just came back, like it says 40 days ago or something. I didn't play ranked when I got back, but I started playing ranked again this season. It's been fun. I enjoy it. It's more competitive, and I like being able to ban out Juju, Kits, like all those super annoying brawlers. But then again, I don't win as much as I win in ladder, and winning's pretty fun. So I've been sticking to ladder for the last few hours, but I'm gonna stick with it for the next few days until the ranked season ends, because there's not really too much of a point in me playing it. Okay, so they have a kit. So Squeak is gonna be a very easy lane for our 8-bit. Brock's a little bit harder, but if we can catch him like by surprise like we did with that Piper. Okay, their kit's definitely my lane. Yeah, he destroyed me. That's okay. The great thing about Kit is I get to ignore him if I need to. So I'm gonna go help the Chuck with the Brock here. And I can just deal some damage. Their Kit, you're just gonna jump there. Gonna get some damage in. He missed me a whole bunch of times. And still alive somehow. I'm probably dead here. Yeah, but that's okay. Look, they're down to 50% already. It's been 30 seconds. And again, just get to ignore the Brock. I'm gonna make sure I get the Squeak, because the Squeak's annoying. Okay, go down again. Yeah, this is why I like heist. I don't really have to aim too much to do anything. Like, I have had a few good games, a few good, offensive sort of dealing good damage. Yeah, that's GG. Just gonna get my super on there. And all right, well, thanks for watching the first trial of this new series. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.